Well, I hope that you have enjoyed and found helpful the videos that I have linked there regarding the Turing test and also this fantastic interview or discussion with the philosopher John Searle about his famous Chinese room thought experiment. I'm so grateful that this exists and is preserved here on YouTube that we can go and watch important conversations like this one. So let's talk a little bit about John Searle, this very important philosopher, and really his objection to the Turing test uh, as a method for discerning whether a computer is intelligent. So Searle asks us to imagine that we are in this room and we don't speak any Chinese. We don't read it or write it. Um, However, we have been given these tools. We've been given maybe a big book or a computer. And every once in a while, a card is slipped into this room that we're in, and it's got some Chinese characters there on it, and then we are able to do some processing, look up something in the book, or tap a few keys on the computer there, and we are able to generate an output, and you're able to send that out of the room, and that output makes sense. Maybe it says, "Hello, how are you today, computer? Are you an intelligent being?" And I don't know any of this. I have no idea what it says. I just look up in the book what I'm supposed to write in response to that, or on the computer there. And so I generate what it tells me in the script that I should do, and I send out this message, and it says, "Well, thank you very much for asking. Yes, I am an intelligent being. Some people don't realize that, but I am." Anyway, uh, it might seem very, very convincing that I'm an intelligent person who knows what's going on. In fact, I have no idea what's going on. I'm just following the script. I don't know a word of Chinese, and it's all a mystery to me. And what Searle is saying is, look, you know, a computer could maybe pass this Turing test, being indistinguishable from a human being, does not test at all whether the computer is actually intelligent. He says, look, a computer, uh, just follows a script. That's all it does. That's all it can do. By virtue of being a computer, it is not an intelligence. Um, so, for many years in philosophy, it seemed as if John Searle sort of had the last word in this debate. And now I don't know if that's true anymore. I think that we are on the verge of some really exciting developments um, where, excuse me, where uh, I think it is unclear whether some computers today possess the um, possess what we would call intelligence and the capacity to actually learn. Now, this brings us to the ethical issues that we want to look at, the ethical issues that affect or surround artificial intelligence. And I think a fantastic place to look is this article that I've asked you to read by Searle and Wang from 2020. Here we will be examining some of the most common ethical issues in and around AI. There is a distinction that I would like uh, to make that's made early in the paper. This is on page 76. That is page 76 um, from the document that we are looking at. It is on the one, two, three, on the third page of the article there, heading 1.2. What is ethics of AI and ethical AI? I think this is a really good place for you to pay close attention. So let me read just a little bit from uh, uh, from this section. The ethics of AI is part of the ethics of advanced technology that focuses on robots and other artificially intelligent agents. It can be divided into roboethics, robot ethics, and machine ethics. I like saying roboethics. That's pretty exciting. Roboethics is concerned with the moral behaviors of humans as they design, construct, use, and interact with AI agents, and the associated impacts of robots on humanity and society. In this paper, fantastic thesis statement, I encourage you to uh, uh, to have a clear thesis statement early in your papers. In this paper is a great start. In this paper, we consider it as ethics of AI, which deal with ethical issues related to AI, including ethical issues that may arise when designing and developing AI, e.g., human biases that exist in data, data privacy and transparency, and ethical issues caused by AI, for instance, unemployment and wealth distribution. Um, so, the next video that I would like for you to take a look at is this very speculative one about this robot named Amica. Um, and then I have also, um, let's see, sorry for the jump cut there. I can't stop coughing. Um, anyway, so one of the things discussed by Xiao and Wang is the issue of robot rights. If in fact robots are conscious, if they are intelligent, if they can learn, what rights do they have? This, I think, is another fascinating subject, possible subject for a paper. Um, Finally, there are two other things that I would like to recommend. These are recommended, but not required. Some might appeal to some students more than others. The first is this link to a sort of a longer video by the radical philosopher and YouTube trans activist Abigail Thorne on her channel Philosophy Tube. I have been watching Abigail for many years. In fact, even before she transitioned. And she's been making fantastic, smart, and often very funny videos for years and years. I know before transitioning, one of the jobs that she had was stand-up comic, and you can tell she's really quite funny. In this video, she discusses some of those social problems of ethical AI that we talked about. Um, some of those problems caused by AI, like unemployment or uneven wealth distribution. She takes up a number of philosophical and moral and socioeconomic issues, largely from her own unique perspective as a trans woman and as a victim of AI porn. So I think it's another really interesting topic. So if you are interested in the kinds of these sorts of of social and political issues that stem from the use of AI, I highly recommend that video. Lastly, again, I'm saying this one is recommended but not required. However, I hope everyone will take a look at least some of this paper by the Turing Institute that is really a set of procedural guidelines for the responsible use of AI. I think that all students would really uh, benefit from reading at least maybe the first uh, 10 to 12, 10 to 15, maybe pages that I just think are really, really fascinating. And perhaps this is the kind of thing that you might want to explore in your own paper. Maybe not with the in such an exhaustive fashion as the Turing Institute, but coming up with a set of criteria or guidelines for the responsible development and implementation of AI. In any case, these are some things that I invite you to look at, and I hope that many of you will also take me up on my offer to chat with you about, papers or paper ideas. As I said, I won't have time to read full drafts before grading, but I'm always happy to take a look at your um, thesis statement and make sure that you're on the right track. And if you're really having trouble figuring out what sort of paper you would like to write, um, make an appointment with me. We can have a phone call or a Zoom call, or you know talk over FaceTime, or we can just email or text. But in any case, I am very happy to chat with you about this stuff. Um, I think a lot of students think that they are bugging me, and they don't want to disturb me. But no one goes to college for 11 and a half years to study something because they hate talking about it. This is what I love. I love talking about it. I love talking about it with curious young minds who are often coming at these things from a perspective that is not my own, and I love that. I love the opportunity to learn from you, and you know, after conversations with students, my own mind just becomes mossy with ideas. So it's always quite beneficial uh, to me as well. Well, anyway, happy thinking. I hope that you will now take the opportunity to contemplate, to read, to seek out maybe some other sources on your own, to talk amongst yourselves and with your friends and colleagues and roommates and other folks in your life, and maybe even also with me. As always, reach out, call, text, email anytime with questions. I look forward to hearing from you. Cheers for now.